Hi everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today we are doing another renovation in Willow Creek and we're working on the last shotgun house Streamlet single. Just like in the previous builds, I started by deleting everything, but this time I actually skipped the placeholders. I went straight to the windows. So I originally wanted to keep the green exterior, but the original paint just wasn't working for me. So I switched it to a darker green. I changed the front door and started placing the windows around the house. I think I also changed the fence on the front porch. And then I moved into figuring out the floor plan. And this time I didn't use a sketch like I usually do. I just went with the flow and it actually worked out. I was surprised about that. Also, I was sick last week, so I wasn't really expecting to finish a full renovation. Honestly, I thought I was just going to play around and test some layouts and then later record the actual building. But I'm happy with how it turned out. So for the floor plan, I added a second bedroom where the kitchen used to be in that weird space on the wall. So now both bedrooms and the bathroom are located at the back of the house, which I think it's a nice layout. And the kitchen is now enclosed next to the living room, and there is even space for a small dining table. So one of the bedrooms was designed with a kid in mind, and the other one is for the parents. And I added a bathtub to the bathroom so that if you have a toddler or infant, you can easily convert the kids' room to fit them. And I think I placed most of the furniture before coming back to the exterior just so I could get a better feel for the overall style. And I really love how the exterior turned out in this build. I used some yellow and purple flowers, and I think they added such a cute detail to the landscaping. I placed down a couple of trees and the flower pots so you Sims can do some gardening if you want that. And I wanted this house, just like the others in this series, to have a side yard. I really love how it looks, especially with these slots and the shotgun style. So I just finished doing the exterior, and I think once it was finished, I went back and did the clutter, just a few extra objects that make it feel living without going overboard. And now here's the fun but frustrating part. The house originally came in a little over 18,000 simoleons, but my game crashed and it only saved a part of my progress. So I had to go back and rebuild most of it. And I ended up changing a few things during that second round. So at the final house, it actually comes out to 17 something, which I think it's even better. The full lot price is just under 20,000 simoleons, so it still counts as a starter home if you want to play with a two-sim household. So this build was a really nice way to wrap up these houses, and I love how all the three shotgun houses feel cohesive, but each still has like its own vibe. So now you're gonna see the final footage of this renovation, and then I'm actually going to open my game and hop in so you can see how the final building is. So see you in a bit. So we are here, and this is the last shotgun. So it's a Streamlet single, and as you can see is 90,826. So let's just go to it. And we are here. Let me make it day like that. So this is it. And I think actually in the video from before, I have a window here, and the roof, I think I also changed it, but I think it looks cute right now. So the exterior, we have a little bath, and then These are the little flowers I was telling you about, the purple and yellow ones. I think they add a nice touch. Added some rose. I added some rocks here and there. Also this plant, I don't know what it's called, but I think it adds some dimension to the building. The two flower pots, so your sim can do some gardening if you want. Two little chairs on the front porch, and it will come inside. We just have a small living room, dining, the kitchen. Really proud. I'm actually really proud of how this little corner turned out. So I use a lot of the tool mode to just open that by pressing the shift key and the T, and it opens this little extension, and just close it again. I also think I had another one of these hunters over here before. I replaced it with the trash can and this plant. And I got this little painting from the gallery, so I just look for art or maybe like art wall paintings, and you can get some pretty cute stuff like this. So I think people made this by using the paint from reference option on the easel, and they can end up costing quite a bit, as you can see, but usually they are pretty cheap. So here I have this postcard to replace the painting that we had before. Then on the master bedroom we have these little paintings over here, basic bed, the flower arrangement over there, a splatter, mirror, dresser, very simple. And these paintings I actually use a tool mode, so I press the shift key plus the T, and you can select them as a group. You select one first, then you press the Alt key and select the other two, and you can start moving them by doing little left clicks on your mouse. Close that. Then on the bathroom I have my mirror. So this is actually a vertical mirror, like this. Again, I just use Shift T to open the tool extension, select it, rotate it by changing the axis, so it was like on vertical, then did 90 degrees, so it actually moves the mirror over here. But then you can, without pressing any keys, you just press the wall, and by pressing the Alt key again and doing little clicks, you can start actually moving it to the position that you want, just by pressing, like, for example, if I want it to be more like over here, I just press here so it moves horizontal. If I want it up, I just start pressing like above it. Let's close that. I think it's a nice way to set off some simoleons. I also place a little rubber ducky on the bathtub. We have the rug on the wall, toilet paper, little blind. And on the kids' bedroom, again, it's the same. The dresser with the mirror. The desk, I changed the color of the clutter items. And the bed, I think originally I was using this one, and I don't remember if it was this one or that one. I think it was the other one. I think I was using this one, but I saved some simoleons on this one. And also this alarm clock that I didn't know. I thought it was just like a cute clutter item, but I've discovered recently that you can actually set up alarms, and I haven't tried yet. Like, I don't know if my Sims wake up when the alarm goes off, but yeah, so that was interesting. So that's all for the building. Those are the 3 shotgun houses, and I think they turn out pretty cute. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like if you enjoy. Tell me in the comments which one you would like to see next for a renovation, which logo you would like to come up next, and subscribe for more content. So yeah, that's all. Bye!